Hey everybody, my name is Michael.
And I'm Katie.
And we're here from Back at You Media. And today we are going to be counting down the top 5 listing videos and going to be talking about some videos that we thought were pretty funny and that, beyond just funny, some of them are like, really professionally well done.
Yeah, definitely. We see such a mix of house tours on the internet, but some of these guys have gone above and beyond with their creativity, and we picked the top 5 that we think really showcase the value of the house, but also the individuality of each agent.
And each one brings something to the table that I think we hadn't seen before and that we really liked. So let's dive into it. Let's take a look. Our 5th best listing video comes all the way from Calgary, Alberta in Canada, and it's Riley LePage. Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Riley LePage, and I'm standing in what could very well be your next condo. It has a washroom, a balcony. It has not 1, but 2 bedrooms.
I like that one because it really shows off the agent's personality too. The condo was fine, that he showed off the features and the amenities, but the thing that he did the best, I think, was having this tongue-in-cheek sort of humor and showing off how he'd be really fun to work with.
Totally. I think that's just it. It's his personality and how he's taking what looks like just a normal, regular old condo, but sort of highlighting the features of its maybe normalcy, but also it's sort of a guy that you want to work with because he also gets it.
I'm Riley LePage, and you want to buy this condo? Call me.
All right, Katie, number 4.
Number 4 is the...
Go ahead, you want to take it? Go ahead, you take it. I don't have to get this all down, you take it.
Number 4 is the Keller Williams team in San Antonio.
Okay, let's check it out.
We have 3 miles of road through this development. It's large. It's full of families, a huge number of military. It's also full of people who are retired or nearing retirement. There's always something going on here.
What I liked about this video was that it really highlights the neighborhood, and it's an opportunity for people to chat about what they love about the area. And there's those nice drone shots over the fields and that crazy lazy river pool.
Yeah.
If I was from out of town and I was relocating to that area, I would have a much stronger understanding about that community and probably feel better about my family moving there.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's one of the strong suits in this video is without even ever stepping foot in this community, I got a really good sense of what the community felt like.
Right.
They showed people enjoying their time there, but they also showed the landscape, what's outside of just that one neighborhood. They talked about the schools and, did the drone shot over the Jaguars football stadium. That's a great way to feel like you're already stepping foot in a community that you might end up being a part of if you purchase there.
There's a strong sense of place, and we feel very special to be a part of that.
Okay, keeping it going. We're just 2 in, guys. The 3rd video that we want to highlight on our countdown here comes from Canada, comes from Toronto, and it is Amy Youngren from the North Group Real Estate.
My name is Amy Youngren, and I'm with Urban Lifestyle Group Real Estate. Today I'm thrilled to share with you our new listing, an absolute masterpiece. Let's take a peek inside.
I personally know that this is super effective because I was watching this video thinking, I want this house. That has everything that I want.
How much is it? Can I afford that?
Yeah, it's beautiful. And also, Amy belongs, like you said, on HGTV or Trading Spaces or Love It or List It. She has such a vivacious television type of personality and did a really good job touring the home.
Totally. And what I think she did really well was she didn't overshadow the listing or the property. It wasn't just about her. And I thought what she did complemented the listing that they were showing. So she starts it off, you get a sense of who she is, a thoughtful, professional woman, and then here's the listing. But she's narrating it throughout, and that sense of voiceover that they had with the shots like we talked about was just so well done. It was from start to finish, you have such a great understanding about what this property is, and it made us want to be like, Hallie, should we move to Canada? Should we move to Canada?
Yeah, I think she took the whole concept of simplicity and showcased that is sometimes the way to go. She didn't do anything too crazy other than touring the house, but with the music, with the shots, with her narrating it and walking in the space to show what it actually looks like with the human body in it, was super effective, but still unique. She took a very simple concept and made it her own. Number 2, I'm excited about this one. It was a toss-up between 1 and 2, but you know, we did put this one as our second. It goes to the Smith Group in Newport Beach, California.
And there'll be a charming parlor where I came to see my casual friends. Who you calling casual? If I have to sit in a parlor, there better be cookies. Of course there are cookies.
Wow.
Man, what a good job of showing like the fantasy elements in a home, but also showing, like you were saying, it can be easily lived in and marketable in so many ways.
I was saying, like, telling Katie that this was not a house that I would look at and be like, oh yeah, like I see myself there. You know what I mean? It kind of lends itself to that. It's very proper, and everyone's always dressed in suits and ties and gowns or whatever, you know what I mean? But what I think this does so well is it takes that sort of nice mansion look, but then it also injects that play and that sort of fantasy element about it too, where you just feel good watching this, and it almost makes you be like, oh yeah, I want to play in that pool, and I want to run up those stairs and, you know, have milk and cookies, and
Right. Some really nice fancy listings. Anytime I even see pictures or videos of them, I feel like I can't touch anything. I don't want to break anything. But showing, you know, 2 little kids running around, having fun, jumping on the bed, it looks like it can be a very comfortable environment, but still incredibly nice.
As soon as I'm old enough to put my name on the deed, this baby's mine. Oh, bro.
Awesome. Well, we're rounding up our top 5 here. And this one, it was a toss-up, as Katie mentioned, between the one we just watched from the Smith Group and this one. But what I thought this one did so well, well, I'm going to show it. We'll show it and then we'll talk about it. But it comes from the Boutique Real Estate Group in Corona Del Mar, California, and Raj Sar.
We're in Hidden Hills, the city of Yorba Linda. It's considered one of the highest peaks of Orange County. We were blessed with an amazing landscape to build a beautiful home on. We were very much influenced by the architecture of Hawaii and the openness. We wanted a modern type of home, so that's what we came up with.
Man.
So we're moving to Yorba Linda. We're going to make an offer.
What?
No, but
How?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the house is amazing, obviously. But I think what this listing video does well about it too, because it could have just been you know, photos of the house or that fast moving, slow moving, or drone shots. But I think really what set this listing video apart for me, Katie, was the fact that you have the owner and designer of the home not only talking about the home, but using it, and you can see, hey, he's cooking, what it means for family, why he created the pool, how he uses it. And it really puts all of that into perspective, where it's like, oh, I know what this is. I know why I'd want to live here, and what the previous owner, how much it meant to him.
That's one thing I think they did great, was talking about the history behind the architecture of the home, and how you said, like, it's been lived in, and you know, showing him actually enjoying the property, because with listings so spectacular like this one, it's so easy to look at them and just think, wow, that's beautiful and so unreachable. But when you see it being lived in that way, it makes it a little bit more realistic, and shows you how, you know, someone can utilize that property in very normal ways.
I'm sensing a theme here. One thing that we've talked about is sort of personalizing the home, right? I mean, homes are ultimately, people are living in them, and you want to have some emotional response. This probably isn't new to any of you guys watching this, right? But this, in watching these, it's what I related to, and maybe you did too, that sort of emotional response that you have, how people have lived in the houses, sort of the childhood fantasy aspect, or the comedic one that Riley did. That's what really spoke to me.
I agree. I think there's this overarching sense of connection, whether it's a connection with the home itself and seeing myself living in that space, or a connection with the agent or the person in the video. I think that's equally as powerful, as we saw in the very first video that we watched. Was, sure, you know, a condo sounds great and the property looked fine, but it was the agent I wanted to work with. But then with our, you know, very top video here, it was, wow, that's a very, very luxurious property, but I have that emotional reaction, like you were saying, to this property, and a connection with it that, you know, I would love to have with a home one day.
For sure. Awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video counting down the top 5 listing videos. If we missed anything, or maybe you have thoughts on what your favorite listing videos are, or maybe, hey, you filmed one and you want to let us know, we'd love to hear from you.
Share it with us, please.
And again, my name is Michael.
I'm Katie.
And we're here from Back at You Media. Have a great one, guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.